All right, so if you all can see in the chat box, a few links Miss Megha has pasted it. So first link is of syllabus link. In case you want to know about your syllabus in detail, you can check on this link. In case you have not enrolled in this batch, no need to worry. You can complete your payment process and we'll see you in the classes. We are always welcome for the feedback, so you can fill up this form in case you wanted to give some feedback related to your course and classes. In case you want to know in detail about your batch, you can click on this link and you'll get to know. In case of further queries, you can always email us at support@olympiadsuccess.com, or you can WhatsApp us on these two particular numbers. And of course, we will be going to go live on the Facebook. In case you get to lose your internet connection, you can watch us live on the Facebook, right? So moving ahead will not take much time and would like to invite a mentor on the platform to coordinate with you. Her name is Ms. Priyasha. She is very interactive, interesting teacher. Her classes are very engaging, and I'm pretty sure after preparing from her, you will be going to rock in your Olympiads. So all over to you, Priyasha ma'am.
Thank you so much for this warm welcome. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for taking out some time for the demo today. So, here we are trying to figure out that what exactly is the change in your preparation with respect to what you did earlier versus now for grade 7. Of course, grade 7 is, in easy terms, we say that grade 7 mathematics is slightly difficult than grade 6. In other terms, you can also call it as grade 7 mathematics has few more new chapters introduced to it. But then, apart from these two definitions or differences between grade 6 maths and grade 7 maths, what is more important for us to realize, okay, and understand is that where exactly do we need to change our approach of targeting the questions in grade 7? Grade 7 is a place where you get started, and just like a roller coaster, you move up. That is very smooth. The first few chapters will be something where you would feel it very simple and easy to go ahead because that will be just a warm up from grade 6. But moving forward, suddenly you will be introduced to a lot of new topics and a lot of new formulas which you can implement. Now, every single question you start doing would have an alternate way of solving it as well, with a bit of formulas, with a bit of this and that. So, this is exactly what we will be keeping in touch while we are doing the questions in our classroom, because there we will not just focus on the normal way of doing the questions, but we would also look forward to a better way of doing these questions. Some questions are hands down, nothing can be done with respect to it. They are actually classified as the lengthy questions. So we will learn how in a paper different questions carry different weightages in terms of difficulty level. So that is the place where we would, because now you people are adult enough to figure out that which question is easily doable, which question is definitely doable but surely lengthy, and which set of questions are surely classified under the difficult category. See, difficulty is a very subjective thing, correct? You all would say that, okay, now probably for me percentages is very easy, but I really don't like ratios. So in that case, liking and disliking is a certainly different chapter. But here we are focusing on the level of difficulty you will be introduced to. So in the classroom, we will focus on how to do the questions faster, how to do the questions in a better way. And see, a group session will always invite everyone to talk, as Pooja ma'am already mentioned in the beginning, that this is just the demo, so that's why you will not get a chance to speak. But otherwise, you would definitely get a chance to explain your question. Even I am a person who forces people to tell the process by which they did it. So therefore, I would say that this procedure of doing mathematics will make sure that you are not just understanding the concept but also learning the better way of doing it. So we'll see a small demo. Of course, that will be a very easy one. If you have any guesses of what chapter we are doing, do let me know. Okay. And yeah, now Megha ma'am will be showing you a PPT, which is very important for you people to go through. And then we'll start with our demo. Done? Okay. Thank you so much. Over to you, Megha ma'am.
So is Yashwant available there? Because I can see a different wallpapers and background. Will is it? It's there.
Yes, ma'am. He's available.
So please come on the screen, Yash.
Good to see you, Yashwant. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. Hope my screen is visible to everyone. All right. So, welcome you all on the platform of Olympiad Success. So, Olympiad Success is the India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad examination. We have the India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad preparation, one of its kinds yearly program that includes matters, having 8 courses, school plus programs, mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken, written, Vedic maths, and coding. What else we provide? We provide one-on-one online CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB classes from grade 2 to grade 12, and one-on-one preparation classes for various Olympiads, as you can see on the dashboard. We- These are the rank holders. You can see. You can just you will just have to make 2 hours extra from regular activities because Olympiad examination is quite little tougher than the regular curriculum. So we are having group session with around 20 students delivered through Zoom, tutors by significant teaching experience. 3 sessions per week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 8 till 9:15 p.m. from with 5 minutes of breaks. The session includes mix of theory, practice question, doubt sessions, and discussion on the previous year papers. And you will get a reading material and practice question which will be available on the platform of Olympiad Success. And students will get a free access of Olympiad Success platform to practice topic-wise mock tests for both maths and logical reasoning. Subjects is available on this particular link, and the fee of this course is rupees 12,044 rupees, having 54 sessions course, and payment can be made by you this particular link. The fees includes online class, daily reading notes and exercise, practice of previous year papers, and access of Olympiad Success platform. You will require a laptop or desktop with good internet speed, a laptop or desktop with better audio clarity, and headphones for better. So live classes will be starting from April 10, 2025. In 2024, Olympiad Success had students from more than 5,000 schools across India and abroad. So this is all about informative PPT. I hope I'm clear to everyone. Show me like this if I'm clear. All right. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So welcome, Yashwant. Just wanted to know from which school and city you're joining us. Please type it in the chat box, and a glimpse of the discussion which we have informed students before that you will be on mute in demo class. So whatsoever you want to ask from your mentor, you can type it in the chat box, right? This setting is just meant for the demo class, but in upcoming sessions, you will be able to interact with your mentor freely. So any guesses for the topic today? What topic your mentor has decided? Quickly type it in the chat box. Okay, so you are joining us from Gopalan International School, Bangalore. Good to know, Yashwant. So let me share my screen with you all, and I'll be going to show you that how you can have access of the dashboard. Okay, then quickly we'll move towards your demo today, finally, that what topic you'll be going to understand from your mentor. Okay, so this is how your platform will look. So I'll show you how you can log in first. So what you have to do is you'll be going to enter this URL olympiadsuccess.com and you'll get this page on your screen. So over here, you will be going to enter your user details. These are those details, email ID, which you will get at the time of enrolling in the on the Olympiad Success, right? So filling up your password, then it will be redirected to you, your profile details. So check your details in case you find any error, you can update it over here. Okay. Moving forward, you have to click on live classes icon, which is right after the referral icon. So select your subject and topic, and you'll get your entire material, right? So holiday calendar, schedule, reading material, questions and answers. So I am pretty sure you must be having a question in your mind that what is schedule meant for. So schedule is basically to guide you to make you understand that in which session you're going to cover which topic. Okay, so you can see we have a number of topics along with the subtopics. So everything is bifurcated in a proper manner that it will be easy for you to understand each and every topic. And the best part of our courses is that you can see after completion of every chapter there is a test discussion, right? So after completion of every chapter you'll be going to get a mock test paper which you have to solve it, and then coming back with your scores you can discuss it in your class with your mentor along with your doubts, right? So one more best part is there, the surprise that I'll be going to show you in the last. That is called as super classes. Okay, super classes are basically previous year paper practice for you, because as you know, Olympiads are a little tougher than the regular study. So this is all meant for practice and practice. So the more you will practice, more you will shine, right? So these are called super classes. Okay. So this schedule is meant for your better understanding, and obviously a calendar that in case you want to plan your days, you can plan it accordingly. Moving forward towards the reading material, click on, there are 3 sets. So I'll be going to show you one set as of now. So you can prepare it for the topic. Okay. So after this, there are exercises that is called practice questions along with the answer keys. So I recommend you to download your question first, solve your paper, then check your answer keys. Don't download your answer keys parallelly, because obviously if you'll practice fair, you will score well. So you can see the type of questions, the quality of questions, which will be going to open up your brain, right? Obviously, the more tricky and difficulty level we'll get, the more we will learn to solve the problems. Okay, because mathematics is all in all meant problems and solving it. So this is the answer key. You can click it over here and you can check your answers after solving the paper. All right. So there are worksheets also. You can click on the worksheets. So this is one more practice for you. Click on your subject. So you can see there are a number of worksheets that you got for your practice. So I'll show you how you can attempt it. Click on take exam. There are instructions. Read it. Click on start worksheet. And you can see the timer will also be started, because obviously you have to finish this worksheet in just 1 hour, right? So let's say I filled the answer. I'm not very much sure. I'm just filling it randomly, but you should make sure you should solve it on the paper and then fill the correct answer. Okay, so this is how I'll be going to submit my worksheet. Let's say I've done all my questions and I want to submit. So I'll click on finish button. So you can use all this. You want to go on previous question, you can click. You want to go on next, you want to clear your answer, you can do it. And the one more feature is there, select and mark for review. So you can click on that answer. So later on you can review it and you can fill the correct answer. The reason being that answer will not went unattendedly from. Okay. Right. So this is performance. So after completing your worksheet, you can check your performance also. Click on view button. You can check through date, right? So I have attempted 2 questions wherein one is correct, one is wrong, right? So this is how you can have access of your entire dashboard, right? So this is all about it. So anybody is having any doubt, feel free to ask. We'll be happy to answer all your queries. Anybody, any doubt?
There is no doubt.
Everybody is clear? Show me thumbs up on the screen then. All right, great. I think Priyesh ma'am, then we can begin with the demo.
All right, then we can get started. So you people had no doubts. That's pretty nice. But we will start with algebra. Yes, algebra is something which is really very easy if you understand it from the very beginning. So they see there are few chapters I would say that we can actually go on a flight mode. That is, we can actually jump in the middle and still get an idea. And that will be easy for us to go through. But then simple equations, or if I say algebra, is something which is always better to start from the basics, because if the basics are clear, no matter how hard questions pop up, it would always be easy. Okay, so let's start with the very first beginning. I mean, just idea. The idea starts with equation. So there's another term which is called as expression. So can you people tell me what is missing in an expression which is present in an equation in the chat box? Siddhismita, Yashwant, anyone? Hejian, Azmin, any one of you can try. What is that one thing which is present in an equation but absent in an expression? It's on your screen as well, by the way. A little bit of common sense, and the answer is right there. Mm, okay, I have one answer. Let's check. Yes, Azmeen, it's absolutely correct. It's the equals to sign. See, it's written on your screen as well. So an expression is 2x, but an equation is 2x equals to 10. Okay, so that's the difference which you see between an expression and an equation. Okay, that's basics. Now coming to finding the value. So, interesting point. Can we find out the value of an expression? Can we find out the value of an expression? No. What do we need in that? We need the equals to sign. Correct, Yash. Without the equals to sign, we cannot really figure out what does 2x stands for. But the moment I say it stands for 10, then I can figure out that x is 5, because 2 times 5 is 10. Yep. Now, here's an activity for all of you. Let's play a game before we start. Think of a number in your mind. Don't tell me the number. I have also thought of one number. Double it. I've also doubled it. Add 6 to it. Okay. Then half it. Okay. Then subtract your original number from the result. Done. What number would you end up with? Can you people send me the answer? I am ending it with a 3. Yeah, Admin also. Okay. That's nice. Yashwant, you forgot to subtract it from the original number or what? Did something wrong. Tell me, what number did you take? What was your initial number? Send me in the chat. Oh, you did a mistake. You found it out yourself. Okay, great. What about you, Jian? All right. Done then. So in that case, we have 3 as the answer. It always ends up into 3 because that's the mathematical operational magic, you know? Yeah, because you're actually reversing back if you see the same thing. Okay. Anyways, coming back to this, how we make an equation. So we already covered this up. So this is just conversion of words to numbers. So are you people aware of the fact that how was mathematics actually invented? See, people were all the time talking among themselves using words only. But mathematics came into picture and was a savior for us, because that's the place where we converted everything from words to numbers so that it's easier to calculate. And that's exactly what an equation does. So suppose I say this, that Siddhismita is having n number of chocolates. She multiplies it by 4 and now adds another 5 chocolates to her bag. The result is 25. So you have to find out how much did she actually start with. So this entire word problem can be simplified by using the not known area. Remember, the unknown value is called as a variable in the question. And the fun part is that you can actually take any alphabet as a variable. So if we want to do it for Yash, we will take it as Y. So if the number of chocolates with which she started was Y, okay, then according to the equation, first we multiply Y with a 4, then we add 5 to it, and then we see the result is 25. The moment we see the keywords like result, equates to, is equals to, we understand that my left hand side of the equation is done. Now I'll move to the right hand side, and that is given as 25. So let's solve it, guys. Let's see who gives the first right answer in the chat. By the way, I got one already from Yash. Others? This is the next big rule of calculating any simple equation. What is that? That is called as transposition. Transposition. What is transposition? Whenever you convert or shift any number or alphabet from one side to another, that is left to right or right to left, then that goes in like plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, multiplication becomes division, and division becomes multiplication. Now, why am I planning to send the 4y and why am I planning to send only 5? Because the motto of solving the question should go like variables on one side, it can be any side, left or right, doesn't matter. Variables on one side and numbers on the other side. So I'll shift all the numbers to the other side and we'll get 4y equals to 25 minus 5. Why minus 5? Because plus becomes minus. So 4y equals to 20 and y equals to 20 upon 4. Oh, wait a minute. How did I divide it by 4? Guys, it was multiplied. How did I divide it? Rule number 3. Anything which is multiplied on the left hand side, when you shift it to the right hand side, it becomes division. So 20 divided by 4. Let's see how many of you answered. Yash has answered, Azmeen has answered, Jian has answered, and Siddhismita has also answered. Perfect. 5 is the right answer. That means Sarah in this question started with 5 chocolates, made it 4 times, got 20, and added 5, got 25. Right? Okay, cool. This is where I want you people to make and frame an equation of your own, all by yourself. Dial in thinks of a number, multiplies it by a 3, and subtracts 5 from it. Final answer is 7. Find out the equation. Please follow the order they have given. Subtract 5 from this, not subtract it from 5. Both are two different things. Very good. We'll not wait for much. We have Azmin's answer. Let's wait for another 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. 1. So, Yashwan, thank you so much for solving it, but we really didn't need it to solve. Okay, Jian, you don't have to write j multiplied with 3. When you want to write any equation which has a multiplication on the other end, it has to go like 3 before the number j. So if j is your number which you are thinking of, then 3j is same as j multiplied with 3. But when we write it in an equation, we prefer this form. Remember guys, this is not wrong. This is not wrong, but this is preferred. It's just like that. Okay. All right, so 3j. 3j is the 3 times of the number and subtract 5 from it, and that's how you get 7. All of you matching? 3j minus 5 equals to 7, 3y minus 5 equals to 7, 3x minus 5 equals to 7. You people have shown proper creativity in terms of the variables you have used. Good job. Okay, so once we do this, we don't have to solve it, okay? What is more important for us to know here is that this part is really tricky. Read it very, very thoroughly. Because if this thing is written as and subtract it from 5 instead of this line, then the same thing would be written as 5 minus 3j equals to 7. Correct? So be careful about this. Okay? All right. Now we're going to do a quick rapid fire. All right? Okay, everyone? Quick rapid fire. The first rapid fire topic is making equations. So we have 5 questions and you people have exactly 4 minutes to do it. Yes, you heard me right. 1 minute less. Let's see how fast you can do it. Because you understood the accuracy part. Now I have to check your speed part. Generally, people mess up in speed. So let's see how well you have understood it. Okay. We have one answer. It's okay for me. You can give individual answers or you can give all the 5 answers together. But remember, I'll be waiting only for 4 minutes. I see progress. Okay, Jian has sent me 3 answers. Azmin has sent me 4 answers. And you guys have 2 minutes left. Yashwant has sent me all the 5 answers. Very good. Awesome. Azmin as well. Azmin, I'm pronouncing it right, right? If no, then break it down and write it for me. Okay, then. In that case, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's start. The first question. Brendan thinks of a number. So let us take the first number for Smita S. So Brendan thinks of a number S, adds 3 to it, plus 3, and the answer is 15. So this is how your statement should look like. Check your answers. Your variables may differ from my variables, but the construction should be same. Joan thinks of a number. So Joan and Jian's name are very similar. So we'll give this question to Jian. So Jian thinks of a number and then subtracts 5. So J is a number and minus 5. And the answer gets 10. So this is how it goes, right? Number 3, a farmer has a number of cows and he plans to double that in the next year. So let's say Yashwant wants to have cows. Yashwant, for your cows, let's double the number of cows Yashwant has. So it's 2y. Okay, and then in the next year, he's planning to have 24 cows. Wow, Yashwant, next year, please do gift me a cow. The fourth one would be a new student enters a class and the class now has 25 students. Technically, Jian was the last one to enter, but we will take Azmin first. Okay, she entered or he entered first. So we'll take Azmin, and Azmin entered and the class became 25. That means, how do we write this? Plus 1. Very nice. Azmin, let's say that number of people already in the class plus 1 is equals to 25 people. And the last one. The last one is with me. Temperature increases by 18 degrees and the temperature is now 50. What? That means the answer is negative. So it's like the original temperature is P for Priyasha and you increase 18 and then you still get a 15. That means the original temperature is 15 minus 18, negative 3. Am I right? Yes. This was easy. This was easy peasy. Okay, let's do some more easy peasy questions. Okay, and then we'll quickly move on to the interesting ones. So easy peasy questions goes like this. I have a 10-second timer for you people. 10 seconds. Five, four, three, two, and a 1. Okay, are you very serious? Why are people sending me 7 is the answer? Transposition rule is what my dear darlings have forgotten, because when we are shifting a negative 5 towards the right, minus becomes plus. And that's how we end up on a 12 plus 5, which is 17. So, how to avoid this error is what we will learn right now, because this is a very common error, commonest error, I would say. So, this common error can be avoided by a quick habit of verifying. What is verifying? Verifying is that suppose if you got your answer as 7 by any chance, then just put 7 in the place of x, do it mentally, and you would see that you would never end up in a 12. And that is where you find out that, okay, this is not where I'm going right. So you have to directly, you will at least not fall for these kind of traps. Okay, so verification is a quick practice which you people would be doing. Now, I would still continue giving you easy questions till you people, all of you, give me right answers. Okay, let's jump to another question. Come on. 2 more questions and exactly 30 seconds to do it. 2 questions, 30 seconds. Let's go. Well done, well done. 15 seconds more. Yashwant, verify. Sijismita, verify. Okay, others whose names I'm not taking, you are safe. Sounds like red light, green light. Anyways, so here if we check transposition rule number 1, you transfer something to the next side, its opposite sign comes up. So a negative 19 will become a positive 19. And that's how we end up in P equals to 42 plus 19, which is 61. Absolutely. But the second answer is something where Jian has to check. Because Jian, same thing. Negative 43.5 will become positive 43.5, ending up in 45. Oh, so sorry. 43.50. Okay, who remembers why I added a 0? What's the technical term of it? Starts with a P. A chapter of decimals. Yes, Yashwan. Thank you so much. That's absolutely right. Those who don't know it, please make a note of it. We call it padding. Padding is adding extra zeros towards the right hand side of the decimals because that really doesn't change the value but makes our task easier while adding or subtracting. So what will I do now? I will add 9 plus 0 9, 5 plus 2 12, carry 1, 9 plus 1 10, carry 1 50. That's how I get my answer as y equals to 50.29. In verification, I will quickly think like 50 minus 43 is somewhere around 7, but we have still some decimals, so it can be close to 7. Right? Approximation. You don't have to do the full calculation. Is it okay, everyone? Good to go? All right, good to go. Let's move to a quick question on multiplication and division. So if you people are ready, let's jump on it. I hope you get this right. This is not multiplication. This is subtraction, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Okay, Yash and Jian have already done it. What about others? 10 seconds. Siddhismita and Azmeen as well. Very nice. You people are right. It is 7 and I am not going to show you any explanation because you don't need any. Division. 10 seconds again. Which number multiplied with a 3 gives you 18? Oh my god, you can do that mentally. Absolutely correct, Jian, Yash, Azmeen, and Siddhismita. Absolutely right. It has to be a 6. Mentally? Okay. Then there's a question which you can't do mentally. First one you can. First one you can, no doubt. Second one is like something like irritating if you do mentally. It will just kill some of your brain cells. Yash will be like, when is this going to be over? Is it? No? Fine. The first one was easy. Okay, fine. The first one is very simple. If you divide these number into two parts, 18 is like 9 times 2 and 9 is like 9 times 1. So it's like, tada. But then this one has an interesting part to it. Interesting part number 1 is a negative sign. Interesting part number 2 is different digits after the decimal. Okay. That means if we go by our normal method, then x would be equals to 9.625 divided by negative 3.5. You know what's the best way of doing it? First, figuring out whether the final answer is going to be positive or negative. Okay? Positive or negative? When a positive number is divided by a negative number, we end up in a n for negative number. So my final answer is surely going to be a negative number, no doubt on that. But when we have to divide a decimal by a decimal, my first principle of life, the purpose of life should be to get rid of the decimal in the denominator. So how much do I need to multiply? Just a 10 will be sufficient, ma'am, because that's how we will get a 35. And if I do the same thing in the numerator, what will be my new numerator? Not 9.6, but 96.25. Isn't that fun now? Isn't that the same question? Just like we used to do any decimal division question. That imagine there is no decimals and the full number is considered. You divide the full number and so on and so forth. Right? Correct? Yes. Okay, let's bring this down. 2. What do you get? What do you people get? 10? Are you serious? You people got 10? How did I get x equals to 10? Yeah, really? It's 2.75, guys. It's 2.75. So what will happen? I'll put a 7. Then what will happen? Next, 35 times 7. 7 times 5, 35. 3 carry. 21 plus 4, 3, 24. 2, 45. That leaves me with a 7. Is it working? Is it really working? Are you guys not finding something fishy in this? Yes. What is that? This is it. Okay, this is my common trait, guys. Get used to it. I do it a lot, okay? So 175. This is 5. And that's how you get a 175. Now you know that there was 2 digits after the decimal. So here also you'll have 2 digits after the decimal. Okay? And that's how you'll end up on this answer. Any doubts? No? Then I have the final question of the day, which is the most difficult question to answer. Yash, any guesses? Okay, I'll go with the final question. How was the class? Yes, Jan, you guessed it right. Perfect. So we will meet up very, very soon in April. But then before that, if you have any queries or questions, you are supposed to use those chat links which ma'am shared few minutes back. Okay. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Yash. Thank you, Azmin. See you in April then. Okay. Till then, take care and keep studying mathematics. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day.